Yes, a fourth stimulus check update for $1,400 for people including Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, people on retirement, RRB. We have got all the details right in this video. So without a further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, now you know what? There have been many changes in the last few weeks regarding the SSDI $1,400 fourth stimulus check and other fixed income benefits. As a response to this one, I have received many comments to this very important topic. Basically, people right here into the community asking for a dedicated video regarding this particular topic. $1,400 fourth stimulus check update specifically focused on low income, fixed income, people receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, a fourth stimulus check for everyone. And this is the reason why I'm making this video right now. So let's check out what's going on with the fourth stimulus check for $1,400, what you need to know, and this update will involve all the fixed income benefits such as Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and low income, no income, also for seniors, older adults, people with disability. Alright guys, now as you may already know, about 3 stimulus checks have been already passed out, rolled out from the CARES Act and American Rescue Plan Act have been highly targeted towards low income, people on fixed income benefits, and of course, those who are unemployed or those who are not employed at all. But you know what? The fourth stimulus check, which is expected to hit somewhere right here into the 2021, according to the White House, according to the Biden administration, is expected to be even more targeted specifically towards low income and fixed income beneficiaries, and of course, those who are unemployed or not employed at all. And this one includes Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and low income, no income seniors, older adults, and of course, people with disabilities as well. Today in this video, we are talking about all the latest information you're concerned about the economy in the 2023 and the potential for the recession and the possibility of another round of a stimulus check. Let's get right into it. Now, as we all know, guys, this has been a difficult time for many of us, but the good news is that by coming together as a community and writing letters to the Congress, we can make a real difference. We can put pressure on our elected officials to make sure they do something to help us regarding this difficult time. So with that being said, let's talk about all the details. What's the current status of the economy? What's going on regarding economic contraction, recession, and what does it mean for another round of a stimulus check? Will it be a widespread check like we saw in the year 2020, or will it be more targeted to specific group of people? Let's check out all the details. Now, speaking about a likelihood of another economic stimulus check, what it might look like, well, that's a great question. And to understand this question, let's break down this question in detail and let's answer it. So first question you need to ask yourself, how they determine that economy really needs the stimulus check? Well, you know what? Economists, our Congress, our Federal Reserve simply look at economy and they decide how much dose of the stimulus money that they need to put into the economy in order to stimulate it. They decide if it needs a large amount of money, large amount of cash. Also, another thing that plays a crucial role is the recession. Another thing is to consider last year Federal Reserve increased the interest rates very aggressively, 4 consecutive increases of 75 basis points and one increases of 50 basis points. Now this year economists are saying that those increases are now being held, and given the situation, it's important to consider how much cash those on a fixed income and low incomes really need it right now. Now the question then becomes, will fixed income and low income beneficiaries will be included in the event of another stimulus check? Now when it comes down to stimulus check, the only thing that matters to the Congress and economists is your income level. That's basically the thing. So if you are making below a certain income level, then you will be eligible for the stimulus check. So it's very important to remember that it's the most important parameter. It's the income level that is taken into the consideration when it comes down to the next round of a stimulus check. They basically don't take a look at your age, your location, your gender, and any sort of other details. When it comes down to the eligibility, they simply take a look at your income. So speaking of whether or not you would be included in the event of another round of a stimulus check, first let me say this, guys. Many of you right here into the community are concerned about whether we will be included or not if there is another round of a stimulus check. Now let me answer this question for you. The main important factor that government looks at when deciding who gets the stimulus money, who get the stimulus check, is that they look at your income, and in some of the cases, you know what, your dependents, they might take a look at your dependents. So in the event of another stimulus check, I would anticipate that low income thresholds will be similar to what we have seen in the past years, around like $75,000 as an individual or $150,000 as a married couple. So let's say if you are a social security retirement beneficiaries, you really need to ask yourself, are you getting $75,000 a year as an individual or $150,000 as a married couple? Well, answer might be probably not. So therefore, on that basis, speaking of SSI beneficiaries and SSDI beneficiaries, well, income thresholds are most likely high for those beneficiaries. So all in all, the simple answer is you'd be definitely included in the event of another stimulus check. But you know what, guys, we can't guarantee 100% because there could be another line written into the legislation which basically says that certain group of people might not be included. However, guys, it's totally unlikely that we see these kind of stuff, but we never know until it comes out. Now, speaking of whether or not another stimulus check is onto the horizon, now as you all know, the economy has been in the state of recession basically, and many of us are wondering if there will be another stimulus check. And the truth is, well, it can't be sure until the final language of new economic relief package is released. But if economic situation continues to worsen like this, then it's highly likely that there will be another round of a stimulus check. So well, what does this exactly mean? The amount of any stimulus check will depend on the economic data. Let's say if US economy is in a deep recession, then just like we saw in the 2008, you know what, then likely the amount of the check would be higher. On the other hand, if the economic situation will be more like this dot-com bubble as of 2000 to 2001, then the amount of check would be likely lower. Therefore, it's important to keep in mind that government will take a look at the population and decide who should receive the stimulus check, and they might decide 80% of the population should receive the stimulus check. So all in all, the bottom line is economic data will be the deciding factor whether the stimulus check will be sent out or not, and next parameter will be your income levels. Now we all know that government has been issuing the stimulus check to Americans ever since the pandemic started, but have you ever wondered why they do this? Well, the simple answer is government knows if they send out people a stimulus check, you know what, most likely people will spend that money very quickly, and you know what, this helps the economy because it puts the money into the economy, it circulates the money into economy, allow people to buy more goods and services, and basically government calculates how much money to put into the economy by determining how much people will get for their stimulus check. To do this, they will basically divide the total amount of money that they have allocated amount of stimulus money by the total number of people who will be going to receive this money. So for example, let's say if government needs $800 billion for the stimulus check package and 250 million people are eligible for the stimulus check, then you know what, each person will receive something like $3,200 for their stimulus check, and government knows this fact. If money enters into the economy faster, they will send out the stimulus check in the form of direct deposit, paper checks, or any sort of form that helps quickly to send out the money, and they will keep sending out the stimulus check because you know what, it's the fastest and easiest way to get money into the economy. That's the reason why government send out stimulus check. They are not really generous, nice. They are not doing it because you need it, but it's the greatest way to quickly get money into the economy and stimulate the economy. Now, when it comes down to the recession, when recession hits to the economy, stimulus checks are often one go solution. So well, all this is well and good, but you know what is the possibility of the poor stimulus check for low income, fixed income individuals as well as those receive social security, SSI, SSDI, VA and RRB, basically retirement and survivor benefit. Now guys, at this point, another round of stimulus check has not been approved officially, but you know what, we have been seeing the economy, the signs of the economy, it could go in that direction. It can slow down very quickly and pick up the momentum. It's like an avalanche effect, a snowball basically falling the cliff. So you know what, when it starts rolling out, it gains the momentum very quickly before you realize it. So you know what, speaking of the details, we need to take a look at the unemployment rate, the contraction of the economy, and are we entering into the period of recession? Did government acknowledge that we are into the recession? What is the job numbers? What is the unemployment number? Well, there are tons of details to monitor, and that's the reason why I'm right over here to keep you up to date on all the latest updates of this kind. Let me summarize the August 2023 payment schedule. First of the month, that's when SSI recipient supplemental security income beneficiaries will be going to receive their payment 3rd of the August. That's when if you have received social security before May 1997, be sure to check out 3rd of the August. If your birth date falls between 1st to 10th of the month, check out 9th of the August for your benefits, and check out 16th of the August if your birth date falls between 11th to 20th of the month. If your birth date falls between 21st to 31st of the month, then be sure to check out 23rd of the August 2023. And make sure to hit that like, that really helps us. Subscribe and share this video with your friends. And this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.